Hi, my name is Rich Tuma and I'm the owner of RTN for Revolutionary Technology Nutrition. Today we're going to be making protein bars with Bionic Edge Whey. Bionic Edge Whey has been out since 2003, and the reason I made this product is because I wanted an all-natural protein with no artificial chemicals, no artificial coloring or flavorings, and I've used this religiously since then as a snack, as a meal, and one of the snacks I have is a protein bar. Typically it's used for a shake, but I'm going to teach you the recipe that I use personally for a bar. Now you can make the bar several ways, but the typical recipe I give people is a vanilla chocolate peanut butter bar. And all you need is 10 scoops of Bionic Edge Whey, 10 tablespoons of peanut butter. I use chunky all natural peanut butter. And when you use the tablespoons, make sure that it's mixed. The oil, I use the natural kind that has the oil on top. Make sure the oil is mixed in the peanut butter, and I like it refrigerated because it gives it more of an honest blend. And you need water and a mixing bowl. And I'm mixing this with my hands. You might not want to use your hands, you might want to use a wooden spoon, but it's easier to get in the mix with your hands. So if you don't want to touch it, you can put plastic gloves on. Mixers can be used, but typically the mixers stick to the powder, and like I said, it's easier to get in the mix with your hands. I already added the 10 scoops of the whey in, the 10 tablespoons of the peanut butter. I started the mix, and what it looks like, typically in the beginning, it looks like crumbles, like you want to get the powder mixed in the peanut butter. You want to make sure all the fats blend in the powder. You know, use your fingers, mix it in. What we're trying to achieve here is a look kind of like cookie dough. And when the bars come out to the cookie dough look, you need to place them in something. Typically like a 4x8 tray is something I use. I have a plastic tray that I use for my bars, and when you put them in the tray, it gets molded and refrigerated. There's no baking needed with these bars. The reason I like these bars is because there's no sugar alcohols or no preservatives like most bars have that you see on the shelf. And the good thing is there's stevia in it to sweeten it. There's no sucralose or aspartame K. And the whey protein, to me, is one of the most cleanest wheys on the market because it's from cows not treated with RBGH. And what I tell people, it's not what's in it, it's what's not in it. You can make this bar recipe with almond butter, macadamia nut butter if you don't like peanut butter. If you're allergic to nuts, the mix can be made with cream cheese, a stick of cream cheese instead of 10 tablespoons of peanut butter. What I'm doing is molding it to be like cookie dough. So what I did is I added a little water, and you got to be patient with the water. You got to slowly add it in. If you add too much too fast to try to achieve the cookie dough look, it could come out like truffly. It could be more fudgy like, which is fine, because if it comes out too wet, you could do one or two things. You could add more whey powder in, you'll get a little more protein to absorb the water, or you could freeze it, which will harden the bars. I refrigerate mine when I'm done, and typically it'll last a good 30 days in the fridge. And the tray I use, just so you get an idea, is about this size. You could use a baking tray about this size. This is like a 4x8 tray. And I cut 9 lines going horizontal, which will give me 10 bars. And typically each bar has about 30 grams of protein. And the fat that's in it comes from the peanut butter. You can make it with anything, really. You could put coconut in it. If you don't want the fat from the coconut, you could use coconut extract. You could use sunflower butter if you're allergic to nuts as well. Like, that's more of a non-allergenic nut butter. So right now, this is what you're seeing. It looks like cookie dough. It gets placed in the tray, and I press it down, and kind of want to get it smoothed out and even. There's still a couple pieces in here. I push this down. I'll move this bowl out of the way so you can see. Move the tray lid. The trays I got, you can buy in the food stores. Some of them have it, or you can go to Restaurant Depot if there's any by you. Sometimes like the bigger stores like Costco might carry it. Now I'm just kind of like smoothing it out all around so the bars are honest and even all over. So I'm kind of like patting down. If you don't want to use your hands, you can use the top of a spoon and press down on the spoon to smooth it. So I'm just kind of getting it balanced so it's not lumpy on one side And right now it's ready to go. You can eat this as it is. Now that the bars are done, what you want to do is refrigerate them. The trays that I have lids on them, which keeps any of the smells from refrigerator from absorbing into the bars. I seal the lid, refrigerate it, maybe 10-15 minutes. When it's done, it's hardened. Like I said, if you make it right, you don't even need to refrigerate it, and you cut 9 lines about a 1/4 inch thick. And each bar, like I said before, will give you almost 30 grams of protein. And the good thing is the carb level's low. You're only getting what's in the protein, which is 2 grams of carbs, and you're getting what's in the peanut butter, probably another gram per tablespoon. So if you're doing 10 scoops away and 10 tablespoons of peanut butter, you do the math from whatever your jar says in this. This is what a bar looks like, and it's very filling. It's a good snack to have. It will be almost 300 calories, 200. About 90 of the calories come from peanut butter, another 110. That's actually 200. And like I said, you can make it any way you want. You could use different nut butters. You could add fruits in it. If you add fruits in it to preserve it, it will probably not last as long in the refrigerator because certain fruits go bad. Extracts work very good with it. What you can do is go to my website, www.revolutionarynutrition.com, and click on recipes, and there'll be a bunch of different recipes to choose from to make bars with. Some guys like to put creatine in the bars too, to have as an extra boost with glutamine. Others, and the good thing is it's not baked. It's cold pressed, so you don't lose any of the nutrition in it. And it's used in my life as a regimen. Like every day I have one as a snack. I usually have it in between a meal. If I don't have time to eat, I'm a busy guy, sometimes I'll have 2 of these bars and use it as a meal replacement. And a new way that we'll have coming out, we'll have a label, and on the label we'll have the recipe, and there's other recipes that do with the whey. And we're going to be posting more videos on YouTube with those recipes, so stay tuned on YouTube for us. And if you tried our product and like it, thank you for buying. Have a good day and God bless.